What is going on, guys? Bambi back with you again. Today we're at Grand Valley Speedway for the Gran Turismo 6 Expert Level Racing Car Challenge. Today we will be using the Zytek Z11SN LMP2 car. It was added into the game, I think, sometime in 2015. It's a great vehicle, not too powerful, but then again, it's not the TSO30 or the 2J that you can just use to grind this event all day. So we'll see how this goes. First things first, I want to walk you through my car settings and the driver options I am using. So if anybody would like to use this for a reference, they will be able to. Just a little bit of a disclaimer, I do race on the controller, so if you are using a wheel, you might have to adjust your driver settings accordingly. So that said, let's go into the car settings. And yeah, I'm using a base tune. This thing is not optimized for any particular track. So here's my suspension. Really pretty low on the spring rate. Low on everything. My brakes are 6.5 up there. Here's my transmission. I did do a transmission flip, if you know what that is. Basically, before you go putting all these values in, you should reset your gearbox to default down here at the bottom and slide your final gear to the max value all the way to the right, and then go up to your max speed slider and slide that all the way to the left. And if you are in miles per hour, that will be 137. And then once that is completed, you can go in and input all of these values and set your final gear last. 3.390. Here's my drivetrain. Like I said, I am using a controller. So if there's any change you might want to make, it will probably be in here somewhere in your suspension settings. Now my power, I do not have an oil change on this car, so I just bought it straight from the dealership. Didn't do anything to it. And you lower it to 600 performance points per the regulations of the event. That should be 95% on the power limiter. And my downforce, I have a significant amount of downforce, but it's not max, because we do want to optimize straight line speed to deal with the LMP1, which is on the grid. So we will go here into driving options. And I'm not using a driving line, traction control. I'm only using ABS on 1, and you can see my skid recovery force is off. And for my controller people, set your sensitivity to 7 and keep it there. You'll thank me later. So that said and done, let's get to it and start this thing up. I really like this car. It has a good livery, it's modeled well, it drives great. So let's see how this one goes. Looks like our first opponent's gonna be that Lexus GT500 there. We'll try to dispatch them before the hairpin. Looks like we will be able to do that. Bounced off the curb a little bit there. Don't want to do that too much. Just gonna work through this traffic here as smooth and clean as you can. Because the less time you spend bouncing off of cars and being overly aggressive and making mistakes by doing so, the more time you're going to gain. especially if you're racing online. You really don't want to be bouncing off of people. So this is good practice for that. And I can race a little more aggressively just knowing that these are computers. We're going to overtake this V8 supercar here. That was close, if not a little bit of contact. Nothing's hurt though. See, that's a bad spot to get held up right down in there. Seconds. It always feels good when you can do that at full speed. Have to be perfect with your line now. Now we're going to set ourselves up to tackle this LMP1 up here. And it may be easy to catch this guy, but once you catch him, it's hard to get away. LMP2 versus LMP1. Take a little bit of evasive action there, got hung up on the curb. Go through them under there. That's dicey. We're about to go on the last lap. And he's back there. Wow, actually looks like we gapped him a little bit. Oh, he fell off the road. He made a mistake. Well, well, well. Not every day you see that. Coming around the final corner here, and that should do it. With a 40.854. Total time 9:11.801. With the LMP1 Toyota coming in second, 1.8 seconds back. I think had he not made that mistake, it would have been a lot closer than that. It would have been a lot closer. And rounding out the podium, you have the GTR concept, then you have the Corvette Z06. That's a fun little car to drive too. Well, I shouldn't have called it little. And coming in the top 5, we're gonna have the Nismo Z. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the videos, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to get more. And until then, see you around.